The Bombers seem to have found very similar form to, say, this time last year. Is this a good thing, or is this more a disappointing thing? Is like, where has this team been all year? Is it fool's gold? Is it false alarm? Is it going to be a case of, yep, the Bombers will be up and about in season 2023, or are they going to go back to just chipping it around and, you know, midfielders getting 40 possessions but not able to convert on the scoreboard like we saw for most of this season?
Well, it depends. Your cup half full. I think Mick Malthouse is saying, well, I told you so. Yeah. This is what I knew they could play at that level and out of flag favourites at the start of the year. But I think it'd be encouraging for some. It'd be very frustrating for others to see what they do. And I think we've seen this over the last, I reckon, 3 years. When they get that fast running game going, they're hard to stop and they do score heavily and they've got some weapons. I mean, Stringer missing a big chunk of the first part of the season and being underdone when he came back. Like, he makes a difference, I reckon. Yeah. High and off half-back, showing his speed. Yep. And, again, last year, I remember seeing Essendon play Hawthorn in Launceston when it was Draper just put on a clinic. He was near best on ground.
How about his goal?
I mean, but you just see how athletic he is, athletic ruckman, and that's where the evolution of the game's going. You're getting these, almost everyone's 200 plus centimetres now, but these ruckmen are 200 plus and athletic. Yep. And so he could carry that team for a decade to come. And so plenty of encouraging signs. But as an Essendon supporter, again, you'd have to be frustrated at the fact that you're not playing finals. You're not playing finals. And with that run, you said, Dylan, they finished off well last year. You just thought actually when they got to the finals, they could do some damage here. Didn't get it done, but there was plenty of hope. Now, very early in the season, that hope was ripped from the club.
There's a little bit of, as we mentioned, the North Melbourne, like there's a little bit of where the hell's this been for Essendon from their first half of the year. Like their last 5 weeks, they've beaten St Kilda, Sydney, Brisbane, and the Gold Coast. They lost to West Coast in there. Yeah. But 4 or 5, and I know the few Essendon supporters I know are very frustrated by it. Like, where's this been? We were supposed to win. We were supposed to be a contender this year. But after making the 8 last year, you expected them to take that next step. But they've gone backwards.
So from a journo's point of view, with the poisonous pen in there ready to go.
Essendon get plenty of clicks. If your story's online, if you write about Essendon, plenty of clicks.
Well, how are you assessing Ben Rutten then?
He's saved his job.
He has saved his job with good form late in the year.
Well, it depends if A. Clarkson is gettable.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's probably a shadow hangs over everyone's head, realistically.
It does, everywhere. Yeah. Not just at Essendon. But I reckon if Essendon think they can get Clarko, then Rutten's gone.